Generation Force was released in August 2011. This set introduced Xyz monsters, a type of monster that can be special summoned from the extra deck by stacking 2 or more face-up monsters from the field with the same level as the Xyz monster's rank and overlaying the Xyz monster on top. Notable cards in this set include Wind-Up Magician, A Hero Lives, Leviathan the Sea Dragon, Steel Swarm Roach, Tyrus, Keeper of Genesis, Adrius, Keeper of Armageddon, and one of the first Xyz monsters that most people got their hands on, number 17 Leviathan Dragon. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or 1 box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a fantastic episode. We are now officially entering the Xyz era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Can you guys believe it? We're already done with synchros. To be fair, there's still plenty of broken synchro monsters later on, but nonetheless, we now have Xyz coming into the game as well, and this is going to be the Generation Force episode. Now, we still have to spin the wheel for last time, so let's go ahead and quickly do that. Let's see what we get. I'll be happy with anything, to be honest. Like I said, I'm on a pretty good win streak right now, so I don't really have a lot to lose at this point, and a wild card common, I think I'm okay with that. So taking a look through here at all the cards, there really isn't much to choose from in the common slot. I think we already probably got most of the commons anyway. I think this was one of the sets that had probably some of the better cards at higher rarities. I would have loved to have gotten something like a Reborn Tengu, so like a super rare wild card would have been really nice. I think I'm just gonna pick up a copy of TG Warwolf here. I mean, it's not the best card. I might already have a playset of it. I don't even think I can play TG Stun, but I'm just gonna take what I can get. But let's get to the real meat of the episode, Generation Force, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and have Gage tell you all about it.
We're gonna get him soon, guys. I hope. Don't worry, please don't lose hope on me, guys. I'm gonna get him, hopefully. This time around, I got another new plan. I swear this one's gonna work. Generation Force, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially entered the XYZ era. Synchros, I feel like we just blinked and it suddenly went away. So now we're going to be able to start building our XYZ lineup, and Generation Force is actually a really solid set. Released August 16th, 2011. Like all new mechanics, you guys are going to see a pretty slow start, but then quickly, as soon as we hit like Photon Shockwave, we start getting insane XYZ monsters. Zen Mains is right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. So one of the keynote cards is Gaga Magician. This card really never did too much, but it's supposed to change its level from 1 to 8, however you want, once per turn. Really, you wouldn't see the good Gaga support until way later in side sets. So Gagagas really never did anything. Can't even use it as a synchro material. Tragic. Goblin Deburr is a super solid normal summon. When it's normal summon, you can special level 4 lower and then change it to defense. Kind of short when it comes to things like Photon Slasher, but we don't have those yet. This was the first of its kind of being able to put 2 level 4 monsters on the field really easily and then stack them on each other for like Utopia back in the day. Whoa, Utopia was nuts. Wind-ups get their debut in this set, and then around Order of Chaos coming up, they start to get broken with the hand loop. Wind-Up Magician's one of the standout ones. Not that great now, but again, Order of Chaos, we got Wind-Up Shark as a TCG exclusive, and we got Wind-Up Rat too, which made the deck insane. So until we get around this point, the wind-up stuff isn't really anything to talk about. Blue-Blooded only, this reminds me of a nice little hand loop that was back in the day. Anybody remember like the Evil Swarm Ouroboros loop, the turn that took like 30 minutes to do, but everything was like super important that you did it correctly? Oh man, I think there's a video on Alex's channel about this old school thing. It's actually pretty crazy. Leviathan Dragon's actually one of the first good XYZ monsters. This card's incredible. Detach 1 gains 500. It's 2,500 off the drop, but also back in the day, when you detach monsters that would have send to graveyard effects, like Sangan, the most important one, they would actually trigger when you detached off of Leviathan Dragon. Very shortly, that was actually changed, but they used to do that back in the day, and it made cards like Tour Guide Sangan insane. Leviathan is also an incredible rank 3 summon a banish level 4. Just a great card now. You still see it today. Tyrus is really good too, and I think we get Andreas in the next set. Coming down here to the big stuff, Sea Lancer is actually the card that Alex doesn't know this, but this is what I'm going to be looking for today. A simple rare that is absolutely broken. We'll talk more about it if I end up pulling it, but this card's going to absolutely change my strategy and it's gonna crush his Black Wings today. Oh, we do get Andreas in this set. Andreas and Orient Dragon, two incredible cards. Orient Dragon especially is a great level 6 synchro. If you can drop this guy and just pop any synchro, Alex has his Goyo Guardian, bam, get it off the field. Sick card, absolutely insane. Outside of that, you get some random elemental hero support with the first edition of the masked heroes coming out here with mass change. That deck went on to be a lot better after structured X and everything, but at the start it wasn't that great. A Hero Lives, absolutely insane card at 1. And then Steel Swarm Roach, Alex could tell you many stories about this card, man. Pretty sure he lost on the bubble of a YCS just to this thing there. Don't forget to remind him in the comments section, chat. I'm sure he'll love that. Altogether though, Generation Force is an extremely exciting set, and I can't wait to see what we pull from it. Guarantee our strategy is going to change up this list. I just want Sea Lancer. Let's get cracking 24 packs of Generation Force.
All right, you guys, so 24 packs of Generation Force. I still cannot believe we are in the Xyz era. This is crazy. We're going to start seeing black cards now. That can change the whole dynamic of how we play. I don't think Generation Force necessarily has some of the strongest Xyz monsters we've seen in the game, thankfully. It wasn't like Duelist Genesis that had like Stardust and all this crazy stuff, which I guess maybe isn't as exciting, but who knows? We'll have to see what we pull. 24 packs. Let's get into it. Not a great start. Okay, so this pack has a couple of interesting cards. We got a Goblin Berg, which actually isn't too bad when it's normal summon. You can actually special summon another level 4 lower monster and then switch Goblin Berg to defense. This helps you get into the Xyz plays. That's why this card exists. This card's okay. And then Wind Up Magician as well is a really nice card. I don't know if we're going to be able to play windups. We would need like exceptionally good pulls because we would need Carrier and a bunch of other cards. I actually don't even think Shark is in this set, so it's not going to be happening this episode. But that's one Magician. So let's see what else we get. Well, there's a second Wind-Up Magician in the pack following the first Wind-Up Magician. If we're going to be playing wind-ups, we're on a very good trajectory to do so.
Can we come out on top, get some crazy fucking pulls? I just want the Sea Lancer, baby. Just want the Sea Lancer. Let's see how lucky we get. That's not a very good first pack. I'm going to level with you guys. But hey, I built the suspense up. It should be good from here on out. Oh, Absolute Crusader. Is he absolutely trash? Let's find out. If level 5 or higher special tribute, this face-up card destroy. It's like not terrible, but it's not great either. I was about to completely write it off. I'm gonna admit it's not that bad, but I don't know if it's good enough to play. Orient Dragon, holy shit, great secret rare pull. We already talked about this fella, level 6, pretty good. Alex might want to think twice about summoning that Goyo Guardian.
Well, there is our first holo, and to be honest, this card isn't too bad. It just doesn't really synergize with what we're doing right now. That is Wonder Wand. So it's an equip spell, ultra rare. Equip only to a spellcaster, gains 500 attack, and if you control the equip monster in this card, you can send both to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. This has been used in like Spellbook and Prophecy decks. A lot of decks can typically take advantage of the draw power because the spellcaster monster itself will generate you some sort of plus, and then you can get rid of the monster, draw a couple of cards that you actually want, and you more often than not want that monster in the graveyard anyway. So again, might not be using it right now, but it's a cool pickup. There's double or nothing for any sort of Utopia double shenanigans, which I don't even think we can get because I believe that was in a side set, but this is the set that this card originated in, and there is Bright Future, which Gage is probably going to be hoping for now that we're in Generation Force, but sorry buddy, I don't think that future's looking any brighter for you as long as Black Wings are in the mix. There's another holo, Vision Hero Trinity. This is a card that I guarantee you we will never be able to play, but all the hero players out there will appreciate this.
No, there he is, the one card we were looking for, Sea Lancer, baby. Just no chat, we are 100% playing this in the list today. We'll talk more about it when we get to the deck building section, but this card, it's fucking incredible. Oh, and another one back to back, the 2 Sea Lancer, let's go! That's all I was looking for. Now the rest is just free tendies, baby. Hook me up with something good like a Leviathan? That is a Nova Master, that's not a Leviathan. That's pretty cool though. Ooh, okay. Submersible Carrier Aereo Shark. 2 level 3s, detach 1, inflicts 100 damage for each of your banished monsters. Whoa. Big cash money damage right there. That's huge. It's an XYZ. It's the first of its kind. We'll take it. No problem. All right, coming up on the last few packs here. I got what I wanted. I got the Sea Lancers. I can't complain with anything else we pull. Raigeki Bottle is a bunch of poop. And closing it with a double or nothing. I got 2 Sea Lancer. That's all I was looking for this opening, honestly. And Orient Dragon. I can't say no. That's free. All right, let's get to deck building. Let's see what we brew up today, chat. I have a feeling you're gonna like it.
Wow! Wow, and there is a Leviathan the Sea Dragon. You know, we're 14 packs in, not really much was coming in, and we finally got our first big hit. This is probably one of the best cards we could have gotten. I don't know if we can really play this card at the moment, but for the future, Leviathan is crazy. Detach a material, special summon a banished monster that's level 4 or lower. This allows you to extend. It's already an 1800 attack body as well. Leviathan is nice, and I am super happy to pick this one up. And only a few packs later, another Xyz monster, number 34, Terrorbite. Now, this one isn't as good. It requires 3 level 3s. Once per turn, detach an Xyz material. Target level 4 lower monster in attack position your opponent controls. Gain control of it until the end phase. It's very high investment, but being able to steal something's kind of cool. This card itself has 0 attack, though, which kind of sucks. 2900 defense is big. I don't think we're going to be playing this, but, you know, Leviathan may have a slot. There's another super rare Xyz Veil. This is a continuous trap. Face-up Xyz monsters with Xyz material cannot be targeted by card effects. That's like okay, but you need to already have the Xyz monster on the field and only protects them from being targeted so they can still be destroyed. Targeting back in the day was more common, to be fair, but I don't think we're going to be playing that. So we only have a few packs left, but honestly, I'm pretty satisfied with what we've got so far. We've got a Leviathan. We did get a Terrorbite. I guess that would have been like a Leviathan Dragon because that would have been a little bit more useful. I wish it could have been like a Tyrus, I guess, as well. That could have been neat, even though I probably never would have been able to summon that either. Although Cyber Dragon plus Sirocco would make Tyrus, so that's kind of cool. I don't even know if Tyrus is in the set, to be honest, but let's go ahead and see what we get. Doesn't look like anything. Mask changes in this set, but I don't think we're going to be doing masked heroes anytime soon. And for our last pack, can we get some Gauge last pack luck, please? That would be nice. And of course not. Okay, well, you know what? I can't complain. Where's the Leviathan? That's the only thing I really care about here. There it is. Oh, that's beautiful. So that might make its way into the main deck. We'll have to see. But let's load up Dueling Book and see what we can come up with.
Like I said, guys, I promised a spicy deck list, and now you're looking at it. Today, we are looking at Lancer Frogs. Lancer Frogs, back in the day, was actually kind of a real little rogue option. But now, in the Progression series, I think it finally surfaces as actually a real deck. Because we get to play some banned cards, this deck is actually better than it was actually with the real game on release. Being able to play some cards like Fishborg Blaster, Substitute especially, Painful Choice, this deck is bonkers. So Sea Lancer, like I said, is a very important, it's the integral card of the deck here. Highly searchable, 1300 attack, 1000 defense, searchable by both Witch and Sangan. We can target any number of our banished fish, aqua, or sea serpent types, equip him onto Sea Lancer, and this can only be used once while he's on the field. If he would be destroyed by anything, we can destroy one of those cards equipped to it instead, and whenever he's equipped by at least one of the other cards, he gains 1000 attack. So 2300 off the drop if we're able to use his effect. He's already bigger than anything in Alex's deck for Black Wings. He's forced to use a Caloot to get over it, but also being protected from battle and destruction. Icarus attack, no sir, attack it over with Caloot, you better waste it because it's gonna die next turn. It's a very good card, and it actually makes other cards in this deck playable. Cards like Dupe Frog and Poison Draw Frog, anybody that's played the game for a while know these miss timing extremely easily, especially Poison Draw Frog. You can't even set it and draw the card if it's destroyed. Well, one way to circumvent that is if you banish them and equip them off a Sea Lancer, actually the destruction is the last thing to happen, so you will be able to trigger Poison Draw or Dupe Frog. So if it's equipped to our Sea Lancer, we're just getting an infinite amount of free cards to our hand. It's nuts. With Substitute, we're easily able to load up that graveyard, dump the Ronin Tonans, and get it off immediately. Swap Frog on its own does the job great as well. Painful Choice is another way to do it for free. So the whole point of the deck is to hopefully banish at least a Poison Draw and a Dupe or 2 Poison Draw, and then summon Sea Lancer, equip them both. Alex has trouble getting over it, and if he does, I get free value. And then we're following it up with a whole bunch of basic monarchs. I don't have like many duplicates. I've got a Ryza, a Mobius, a Thestalos, and I added the Jinzo in there as well. Those should be able to put in a lot of work. Capping it out, we do have some synchro cards. Blaster looks incredible with the deck. Also, we have the E-Tele engine with Krebons and Psychic Commander. Psychic Commander does tune with the Sea Lancer into one of our 8s pretty well. Not bad. Also, the Orient Dragons in the extra deck too, taking up a space. Very nice pull. I'm excited to see if we can use this for today. There's not a lot of ways to make rank 3s, but with our instant fusion engine, plus, you know, at least a couple 3s like Sangan. That's our only level 3. Yeah, so I mean, there's no reason to play this thing, but I don't need the extra space. I guess, fuck it, we'll play Life Transfer, because Life Transfer has actually come in clutch. I was just thinking, you know, we could make it, and since our deck does banish, we can burn, but we're burned for like 400 life. It's not worth it. All right, altogether, I really like this list. I think it's going to work well today. I think it's a perfect strategy to counter Alex's. Just not being able to get destroyed by something fucking huge. It's going to change the game. Let's see what Alex came up with see if we can finally clutch a win. Hey, just popping in before we get started. One more thing I actually changed on the list is I took out Dark Arm Dragon because our only darks were Witch and Sangan, and I figured I probably wouldn't be able to actually play it as much. So I just replaced it with, what did I replace it with? I replaced it with Grand Marg in the main deck. I threw Grand Marg in the main deck to have another Monarch to play with because we got infinite food. Hopefully it does as well. See how we do.
Okay, I know what some of you are thinking. I've seen you guys in the comments saying, Cimo, why don't you change your deck up for an episode? You can afford to lose some since you're on a win streak. Let me pose you this question. Do you really think, of all people, Gage would switch up his deck out of sympathy to slightly give me a chance to win if he was terrorizing me like he did not that long ago? Fuck no. Gage would just be bringing on the pressure full on, trying to just absolutely obliterate me as best he could. So in that logic, I'm going to be doing the same because I don't want to give him a free win. So this is the deck we are bringing to today's duel. It is nearly identical to the one we brought last week. We just changed a single card, I think, because I don't know what he's going to be bringing. I don't know if he's going to bring the Fish Monarch deck. I don't know if he's going to go back to Gravekeeper. I don't know what he's going to figure out this time around. So I don't really know how to change anything up really. So quickly run through the deck for anyone who might be joining mid-series. Blizzard's a great card just to get into easy synchro access. Spora's a great swarmer and a piercer. This card has been incredible. 2 copies of Gale, just being able to get all of his big monsters down to size. 3 copies of Kalut, which is the absolute all-star of this deck, and maybe should be banned, who knows. 3 copies of Shura just to be able to swarm the field, and 3 copies of Sirocco for a big beater. 1 Cyber Dragon for non-black wings, as well as a DD Crow. This actually came in clutch in the last episode, so I decided to leave this in, and 2 copies of Sangan just for utility to get to any of my smaller monsters. For the spells, 1 copy of Allure of Darkness. My deck is almost entirely dark. This also synergizes with the newly included Leviathan the Sea Dragon. If I happen to banish something like a Gale or a Kalut, I could potentially make a Leviathan and bring it back. I don't know how likely that is to happen, but the play is potentially there. 3 Black Whirlwind for consistency. 3 Book of Moon just as an absolute fantastic piece of removal and disruption. 1 Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Pot of Greed, Raigeki, and Snatch Steel. For the traps, 1 Bottomless, 1 Fiendish Chain, 3 Icarus Attack, 1 Imperial Order, 1 Torrential, and 1 Vanity's Emptiness. The extra deck is exactly the same. A few fusion monsters for Magical Scientist, Blackwing Dragon, Blackwing Armed Wing, Goyo Guardian, 2 Magical Android, a Power Tool Dragon, 2 Psychic Life Transfer, Sea Lord Dragon, just Shilnadon, a Vortex the Whirlwind, XX Saber Gothams, and Levier the Sea Dragon. The only way I can actually make this is with Sangan, Kalut, or Gale, and I guess if I Snatch Steal one of Gage's monsters that's level 3, I could also make it as well. That's kind of cool. I guess it's a way to like keep Sangan out of his graveyard if I happen to have that option available. So that's kind of neat. This card's cool. It actually allows me to generate some advantage. If he were to like bottomless one of the smaller monsters, I could bring it back. I could bring back even Shura and Bora. It doesn't have an attack restriction on it, so I think I'm so used to Shura just being able to special summon 1500 or less that I immediately went to these, but I could bring back Bora. I could bring back Shura, so that's pretty cool. And then for the side deck, 2 copies of Breaker for spell and trap removal, 2 copies of Crow in case he's on a more graveyard heavy deck, 3 copies of Commandant, and 3 Necro Valley. I'm probably not going to play these. In the last episode, I remembered that Necro Valley back in the day did not work how it does today, and people might in the comments argue whether or not that matters. I feel like that's a bit disingenuous for the purpose of the series because it's not like the card actually did what it was supposed to do back then, so I'm probably going to take this out at some point. I just don't know what I'm replacing with for now. So we'll see. 2 copies of Raikou just to deal with anything weird. 2 copies of Compulse just as a nice catch-all for being able to bounce back cards to the hand. And a copy of Trap Dust Shoot. Man, this card has been putting in work. I only really put it in when I'm going first, but this card is fantastic. Gage better have something good this time around because, man, I'm starting to feel sorry for the guy. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, I cannot believe we are in the Xyz era. Like,
I can't believe it either, dude.
The Synchro era went by so fast. How are we already up to Xyz?
I wasn't done completing my Synchro collection, man. I almost got the entire extra deck. Now I gotta
I'm happy that that's not going to happen anymore.
Now I gotta start with all the XYZs, the iconic ones.
Okay, well, did you get a Ghost Rare Xyz this time around? Do you want to share that with us?
I'll just leave it. You'll have to find out, okay?
Oh, God. He got it. He got it.
You'll have to find out, bro.
This guy got Max C. This guy got... I'm done. I'm done. All right. Well, I'm interested to see what you got and brought to the table this time around. I like, obviously you probably know what I'm playing, but I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know if you're still on the same strategy. I don't know if you completely changed it up. You were like somewhat talking to me throughout the week that things were a brewing once again, Mr. Magical Scientist over there. But we'll have to see.
I've got a very good feeling about this one, Alex. We'll say it's a duel that will define a generation.
Oh my God.
You know, I had to seal it.
I'm going to hit you with so much generational force after how I thought mine were bad. I'm going back to saying them. Mine are way better. All right, let's go ahead and do rock, paper, scissors. Let's shout out Dan Sue, and thank you for your support. Over in Australia, by the way, so that's fantastic that we even have lovers of the progression over, down, under. So, oh man. Damn it!
Let's go. All right, Alex.
All right.
Good luck, duelist. This may be your last win for a while. I'm going to go second. Good luck.
Okay, you're still going second, which makes me feel at least a little bit good. But, oh, boy, you're not going to be happy about this. I'm going to start off with Pot of Greed.
Yeah, that's not a bad opening. That's good.
And this is where I just set the Imperial Order and win the game. Speaking of which, I am going to set 1, 2, 3 cards face down and pass it to you.
All right, I'm going to draw. I'm going to discard Ronin Tonin to special summon Swap Frog.
Okay, you are still on this.
I'm going to trigger
That
swap.
is fine.
Cool. All right, with the swappiest of frogs, I will dump a Treeborn Frog.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Swap Frog. I'm going to put it back in my hand.
Sure.
I'm going to normal summon Krebons.
Okay.
And I am going to pass turn there. Let me go battle phase. let me go battle phase.
Okay, fine. I'll take the 1200. I'll take the 1200.
And then I will pass turn. Go ahead.
Okay. I was like, all right, if you want to pass on that, I'm perfectly okay with that. I'll try. All right. Let's get crazy, I guess. I'm going to normal summon Sirocco.
Okay.
I'm going to special summon Bora.
Sure.
I'm going to special summon Bora.
You are nasty, bro. That is fine.
Now, this isn't that good. I'm just going to make you burn a ton of life points here because you can just negate all these attacks. Yeah. But I'm happy to make you pay a bunch of life, so that's kind of
I'm sure you're thrilled about it.
Yeah. I'll just go to main 2, and I'll just set another card. Go ahead.
Hey, sounds like a plan to me. Draw, standby phase. I'm going to pull back that Treeborn.
That is fine.
During the standby phase still, I'm going to activate Econ. I'm going to tribute off the frog, and I'm going to pull up your Sirocco.
Interesting. Okay, I really don't want you taking my Sirocco because then that gives you a free Black Rose. So I'm actually just going to book my Sirocco.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
So I will re-trigger Treeborn then.
Correct.
Okay. Special.
So I'm happy you only have 1 Econ with this.
Yeah, right? I'll go main 1. I will tribute the Treeborn Frog, and I will normal summon Ryza, the Storm Monarch.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna activate Ryza. I'm gonna top one of the Boras.
All right, I'm going to bottomless in response on the Ryza.
Okay.
Do you have any response to that?
I do not. That is A-okay.
Okay. I'm still thinking.
Okay. Oh, you still got something. All right.
I might have something else. That's fine. Okay, so chain resolves. That gets banished. Bora goes to the top of my deck. You may proceed.
Okay, cool. I will proceed to my battle phase.
Sure.
I'm going to attack your Sirocco.
Okay, I'm redrawing the Bora. I'm going to book your Krebons.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, I'll go main phase 2.
All right.
I'm going to discard Ronin Tonin to special summon Swap Frog. I'm going to activate Swap Frog.
Sure.
I will dump Poison Draw Fog off a Swap Frog.
Wow, you're going in on the frogs. Oh my god.
I'm going to activate Ronin Tonin, banish Poison Draw, in the special
Okay. Sure.
I am going to activate Swap Frog, bounce back to hand.
Okay.
And I will pass turn. Go ahead.
All right, he's walling up over there. I'll draw. It could be literally anything.
Literally anything, bro.
Literally anything. Okay, so you have swap in hand, a card I don't believe I know, correct?
You do not, yes.
Okay. Treeborn's going to come back on your next turn. Okay, I'm going to flip up this Sirocco.
That's good.
I'm going to bring back out the Bora.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Sirocco's effect targeting Bora.
I'm going to Veiler it.
That sucks. Okay, so I can still, I mean, I can't get over Ronin Totem anyway.
Sure can. Sure can.
Yeah. All right, so I'll just go to the battle phase. I will hit in with a puny Bora, since that is the monster that I targeted with the Sirocco. So you're going to take 1,300 from this.
That's A-okay with me.
Yeah, and unfortunately, even if, you know, regardless of Sirocco's other, you know, condition, like, I can't get over 2,000 with Ronin Totem right now anyway, so I'll just go to main 2. And, ooh, maybe I should go into a rank 4 here, maybe.
There's no way. What do you have? You don't have
I'll just
Utopia or
pass.
anything.
I'll just pass.
The
Go
Zen
ahead,
Mighty, huh? Draw.
Maybe.
Standby phase? Thinking.
That's also, I think, the first time you've activated Effect Veiler in the Progression series.
I think so too, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
man, that's not good.
That saved you from taking a crap ton of damage.
I'm just going to proceed to the main phase 1.
Okay. Interesting. No Treeborn.
I'm going to activate Swap Frog, pitch a poison, draw a special.
You are on the poison draw frogs now. This is insane.
I'm
Okay,
gonna activate
sure. Yeah, all right.
I'm going to dump a Dupe Frog with Swap.
Okay.
I'm going to add back to hand the Swap Frog for its effect.
Normal summon the swap frog.
Not going to do that. I am going to banish for Ronin Totem.
Sure.
And I'm going to pass. Go ahead.
He's just walling up with Ronin Totem.
Yeah, I need to, bro.
All right, I'll draw. I will activate Sirocco targeting a Bora.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's huge. Okay.
All right, so this Bora is how big? 5,400?
Yep.
Okay, so I will go to battle. So the 5,400 Bora will hit into your... Yeah, 34 plus 2k is 54. Will hit into your 2k defense Ronin Totem. I'm so sorry.
I'm sick, bro. Oh my god. You top decked it too? No way. Dude, you are so garbage.
I'm so sorry.
God, dude. Oh my god. How many episodes is this that I've lost just straight up to Kaloot, Alex? Like, are we counting?
Okay. I gotta be honest, I think you've lost every episode to
That's
Kaloot.
so dirty, bro. I had another
very
turn.
few episodes where Kaloot has not come in. Okay, was your next turn gonna be big had I not killed you
Yes,
there?
it was gonna be huge.
Okay.
It was gonna be huge. So you got so fucking lucky. Oh my god.
All right.
This time I'm not gonna let it happen again, though. Okay.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck, duelist.
Okay, if it makes you feel any better, this hand seems significantly worse than the last one, but I don't know how true that is. How do I play this? Man, your deck can really pop off. That's what frightens me. All right, I'm going to set a monster, set 2 cards face down, and I'm going to pass it over.
Okay, I will draw. Stand by main. I will start my turn by special summoning Cyber Dragon.
That's a fantastic start. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to normal summon Swap Frog, and I might activate the effect.
You know, he put in work for you last time, so that's okay.
So Swap's good?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to dump Treeborn, and then I'm going to activate Swap, put it back.
Yep.
I'm going to go to battle phase. I'm going to attack your face down.
I was not expecting you to go this slow, but it is a Sangan.
Okay.
So I will get a search here.
That is all right with me.
I think I'm going to get myself a DD Crow.
Ah, okay. All right. You really don't want me to have that Treeborn back now. Okay. It's your turn.
I don't know where else this game might go, so I figure having the DD Crow for a little bit of insurance isn't the worst. I'll draw. All right, I'm going to fire off this Allure of Darkness. Let's see if we can go digging.
Yep, you can go digging. Ash,
that is pretty good. That is a tough one. I do think I'm going to banish this copy of Gale.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Black Whirlwind.
Okay.
I'm going to normal summon Bora, trigger Black Whirlwind.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I'm going to grab myself a new copy of Gale.
Okay, thinking.
Does he have something? What do you have?
I'm going to activate Maxi.
Oh.
You can give me a card still. I'll take it.
I hate this fucking card.
Should have added the Kaloot, bro. That's the one time it played around Maxi.
Yeah. Like, to be fair, you would just be breaking even here, but even that I don't like. I kind of like you actually negging. Am I really just going to pass on this? This seems so bad. Okay, I'll bite. Have your card.
I'll take it. No problem.
All right. Gale effect, have Cyber Dragon.
Veiler. Yeah, bro, yeah. The hand traps. We're in the new meta now, boy. Let's go! Oh my god, you have never been more dead than ever before. I'm gonna draw for turn. Stand by phase, trigger by Treeborn.
Thinking.
Crow me. Crow me. Crow me, dude. Crow me.
I'm gonna let it go. Treeborn's fine.
The frog is back in action. I'm gonna go main phase 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna tribute the tree. I'm gonna summon Grandmark.
He's on Grandma!
I'm gonna activate Grandmark. I'm gonna target this set.
All right, I'm going to chain Icarus attack.
Sure.
I'm going to tribute the Gale and pop your 2 monsters.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so no my body. That would have been a complete disaster.
Oh,
if
that would have
was
been
the
a
case.
blowout.
Yeah.
I guess it's just your turn then, dude. Go ahead.
Okay, I mean, he was talking big a second ago, but now I'm not too concerned. I wish that was a much better draw, though. I'll go to battle.
Sure.
Let's just hit for 17.
That is all right.
All right, I will just pass the turn.
Draw. Stand by. Let me trigger my Treeborn.
I'm going to crow the tree.
You're gonna crow it this time? Okay.
Yeah, this time around, I'm going to crow the Treeborn.
All right. He put in his work. I'm okay with that.
You're not the only one with hand traps in this duel. For the record, this might be one of the most, like, beatable game states I've ever been in, so I hope you can pull out a game 2 win here.
I think I can. I definitely think I have this under control. I'm gonna go summon Psychic Commander.
That is fine.
Dope. Battle phase, I'm gonna attack you, and I'm gonna pay 5. Sink it by 5. I swear, you damaged up collude me. I'm gonna fucking have a fit. Ah! How, bro? Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Okay, how much am I taking here?
Okay, so you drained me by 5, so I go down to 12, but then I gain 14, so 26, so you take 1,200.
Okay. And I do lose this Psychic Commander.
You do lose the Psychic Commander.
That's so tragic, bro. How do you always have it? Main phase 2.
I mean, you could try again if you want.
Shut up. Shut up. Okay, I have to. I'm gonna Dark Hole.
Wow. Yeah, that's good.
Go ahead, your turn.
I'm surprised you didn't just lead with that and not even risk the
Because I wanted to keep the Dark Hole, dude. I didn't think you had it.
That's fair. That's fair. That's an interesting draw. All right, I'm going to normal summon Kalute, trigger Black Whirlwind.
Sure.
You're probably happy to see that.
Yeah, at least it's out of the hand now, but you get.
You won't be happy to see blizzards in my
Yeah,
hand.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'll hit for 14,
I'll take it.
and then I will just pass.
Okay, I'll draw. Set, pass. Go ahead, dude.
Okay, he's setting. Happy to see that. I'll draw. All right. Look at you have set back there. It's probably a frog. I know you have swap frog because you dumped the Ronin Totem. All right, let's bring out Blizzard.
Yep.
Activate Blizzard, target Bora.
Yep.
Do that. I guess we're going to make the big boy here. Might as well. Let's go to battle and let's hit in.
Okay, it's Sangan.
Okay.
I'm gonna trigger Sangan. Do you want to use your Goyo?
God, that sucks. You only have 1 dark. I will not use... I will use Goyo, actually.
Sure, you can pick up the Sangan.
I'm gonna take the Goyo.
Okay.
Or the Sangan.
And I'm gonna use Sangan. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, with Sangan, I'm gonna pick up Poison Draw Frog.
Words I never thought I'd hear spoken. All right, I'll hit for 14.
Sure.
Main phase 2. Gage, this is very fitting. The first episode of Generation Force in the Xyz era.
No way!
And we get to witness the first ever Xyz summon in the progression series, Leviathan the Sea Dragon!
Let's fucking go, dude! Levy, you're crazy!
I will detach Kalute and special summon Gale back to the board.
Sure, that's fine. That's crazy, bro. Oh my god, Leviathan the Sea Dragon.
I'll just pass. Go ahead.
I'll draw. Oh my god! That's what I needed! Oh my god, let's play some fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god. Okay, and I need to think this. You don't have a Kalute in hand from what I know. Oh my
From
god.
what you know.
Okay.
I'm on full life, too, so, I mean,
I don't even care,
feel
bro.
that
This
threatened.
is nuts. This is nuts. Okay, I'm going to start my turn by activating 1 for 1.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to discard
Okay.
Thestalos.
That is fine.
Let's fucking go. I'm going to pull out Substitute.
Oh, thinking. I should probably start this before it begins. I'm in a Book of Moon.
Priority? Please? That's fine. I will set Substitute. I will activate Swap Frog in hand by discarding a Poison Draw.
Right,
Special,
that's
and I'm gonna
fine.
Activate Swap.
Sure.
Cool. Off a Swap, I'm going to dump a Ronin Totem.
Okay.
I am going to activate the Swap Frog to put it back in hand.
Sure.
I'm going to banish a Poison Draw, summon Ronin Totem.
You will not be, sir. I have the second DD Crow.
Oh, you're nasty. Okay, so banish Ronin.
Yes.
Okay. I will tribute the Substitute to summon Ryza.
Oh, that's good.
Ryza effect, I'm going to stack the Goyo.
Yeah, that's fine.
Battle phase, I'm going to attack over Gale.
Sure. So I'm going to take 11.
Your turn.
Okay, that was a very big turn, Gage. That was a very big turn.
This is looking good, man. I'm hoping... don't top deck a Blackwing. Don't do it. How did the Sangan leave the field, by the way?
It hasn't left the field.
Oh.
Or you mean the first time? You mean the first time.
Yeah, there it is. It's still underneath your levy arrow.
Yeah. That's something we should probably talk about now. So how are we ruling this?
The thing is, okay, so the detach is up in legal. I looked until Order of Chaos. So it was like right after the wind-up loop is when the Sangan thing became...
Okay.
It doesn't trigger anymore. So how do we want to roll it right now?
Because that probably matters.
That matters
here.
a lot.
I guess if we're going historically based off of how the game used to be, because that's how we do things typically. I mean, I guess we should do that then?
Okay. Now, this is going to set a precedent, though. So if we address that this is a... We've been playing without priority right now, because priority was a really important thing before the game.
Oh, that's true. So we haven't been playing with priority either.
So the thing is, if we do this and we allow this, will we implement erratas on cards when they come up? For example, when Chaos Emperor Dragon finally gets an errata, are we going to apply the errata to it?
I mean, that's just what I was going to do. That's what I was
That's
thinking.
fine. So do we want to do it up until Order of Chaos? I think the Sangan thing is legal.
Right, so that's only for a few sets anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I know your hand is swap, right?
Yes, you know swap's in my hand.
Don't have frogs in grave. What can you do with a single swap frog? You can dump Ronin Totem, but you don't have a frog. I actually think I'm just going to... Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh, but that has its own problems. I thought I saw the line. That's still not bad. Where does that get me? I don't think that's enough. I'm worried that you just get a single card at this point and that just allows you to like take full control of this. So I'm actually going to play this rather slowly here. I'm just going to set and pass and I'll let you have it.
I'll draw. That's huge. Stand by main. I'm
going
to activate Pot of Greed.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to draw 2. Oh my God. I'm going to discard Swap Frog to special summon Swap Frog.
Okay, so that gives you the frog now. Yeah. That's fine.
Trigger Swap Frog.
Sure.
Dump Ronin Tonin.
Okay.
I'm going to tribute Swap Frog, summon Jinzo.
Oh, that sucks.
Battle phase.
That was like, you drew Swap Jinzo.
Yeah, that was not bad, bro.
Unbelievable. I gotta think now.
What do you have? I got a Jinzo, bro.
Fine.
Yes. Do I trigger the Sangan? I think so.
Why wouldn't you?
No, I mean, does it actually trigger from battle?
If it considered the effect that we're detached regardless, why would it matter if what would battle have anything to do with it? Sangan's mandatory on top of it.
Okay, so yeah, I'm looking at it now, and back in Pojo, you remember Pojo, Alex?
Oh man.
Yeah, the Pojo rulings, they argued over it, and one of the head judges in the TCG for, what is this, 2011, they ruled that Sangan does in fact get its search. So I will get the search since it's sent to the graveyard.
Okay, go ahead and do it. This may be your saving grace this episode.
I may. Holy, this is only game 2, Alex. What? Did you forget that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so off of Sangan, I will pick up, it's time. I'm going to pick up Sea Lancer.
What the hell is this?
Maybe you should read it, bud. Kind of a good card.
You target any number of your banished fish, sea serpent, and aqua type monsters. Equip them to this card. This card can only be used. This effect can only be used once, let's say so, on the field. If this card on your field would be destroyed, you can destroy one of those cards instead. This card gains 1,000 attack while equipped with a monster by this effect.
Now, Alex, do me a favor. Read Poison Draw Frog in my mana zone.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh. It also triggers Dupe Frog, too, which is dope. I'm attacking for 24 with Ryza.
I'm going to take the 24.
All right. It is now your turn, Duelist.
I'm going to need a big draw here. Really?
No, not big enough.
Really? I mean, it's not bad. It's just, like, not fantastic. Okay. I do have a normal summon of Sirocco here.
Okay.
Which isn't bad. I will trigger Black Whirlwind.
Sure.
Now, here's where I'm in a bit of a pickle, because I can grab Kalute. The problem is I can't hit over any of your things, because if I do, then you can just hit over me with your other big thing. So I can also just grab Kalute and then just hold it, because then you can't attack over Sirocco no matter what. Everything else does not seem nearly that good in this instance. So I think I am going to pick up the Kalute.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got that stupid Sea Lancer in your hand. So what can you do? You could tribute over something, equip the Sea Lancer with all of these stupid cards. What else could you have? And you have Jinzo, dude. Ugh. Gross. Sea Lancer is a level 5, though, correct?
He is a level 5, correct.
Okay, so you do at least still need to tribute for him. However, you have Ronin Totem and Grave, so it's not hard for you to get fodder on the field. Okay, so what can we do? What can we do? God, you're still going to draw a card, too, and that's what makes me even more terrified.
Off the Sea Lancer?
No, like, well, just for a turn, but Sea Lancer potentially as well on top of it all. The top card of your deck, I think, is going to be what this comes down to. And that's what has me worried the most. You have a Light and Dark Engrave, too. I think I actually have to do it. If you top Emperor, I think I'm fucked. All right, I'm going to battle.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to hit over Jinzo and Kalute.
Okay, so...
Okay, so you're going to take 1,000.
Okay.
I put you out of Emperor range, so I don't have to worry about that. If you're still playing it even, but I'd rather not take the risk. And I will pass the turn.
Draw. That is incredible.
Please tell me you're lying.
Painful choice.
You gotta be fucking kidding me!
Yeah, bro! Oh, man. Glow up, Fishboard, dupe, poison draw. What else? What else? And another dupe. Which one do you want to give me, dude?
You can have Bulb.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. Right.
I don't think you could have asked for a better top.
No, that was
That's
it was really good.
insane.
I'm gonna banish Poison Draw Frog for Ronin Tonin.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I happen to have the 3rd DD Crow for the Ronin Totem.
You are so nice, dude. Did I ever tell you how nice you are, bro? You're crazy, man. Holy shit.
What a game. What a game.
I'm going to tribute my Ryza
I bet you are.
for Sea Lancer.
Okay.
I'm gonna lance.
This is going to wait, hold on a second. Let me read this.
It's an ignition, so I have to activate it.
It's an ignition, you say. Oh, that changes everything. All right, I'm gonna Book of Moon Sea Lancer.
Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, man.
I thought it was on Summit. I was about to say, this is going to start an immediate argument as to how this works, but now I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you sure don't. Go.
Any monster. Any monster.
Did you
Not
do
a
it?
monster?
Yes! Yes! No monster! I get another turn!
Hit into this piece of crap. Get it out of here.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Get that out of here. I'll set and pass. Go ahead.
Woo! That doesn't do anything. No, I got excited.
It's just one Sirocco is all you have to outgame.
You got all my fucking Ronin Totems, dude. You're so cheap.
You're only on 2?
Yeah, what? I don't need 3 Ronin Totem.
Well, clearly maybe you did, because I have 3 DD Crows.
Go, your turn.
Okay, so I know that's a bulb, but I don't know what's in your back row. Okay, I really have to think now. What back row are you playing in this deck? This deck is like 8,000 monsters. The only quick plays that could possibly be, what do you play? Econ is pretty good. Book of Moon, I don't know if you still play, but I know you have one. And then E-Telly, I think would probably be like the only quick plays you're playing in this deck. I'm probably forgetting something, but I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, I'll ah! I should have done it. I should have done it. Okay, I'm going to Icarus attack.
Okay, tribute for cost. I'm guessing you're targeting the 2 cards.
Yes, I'm targeting your 2 cards.
I'm gonna chain
Okay,
E-Telly.
Okay.
Okay, resolves.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not dead yet. Okay.
It's over. Normal summon Shura, trigger Black Whirlwind.
Yeah.
Fuck. Get Bora. Special Bora.
Damn it! No, bro! Oh. Yeah, you got it.
You have exactly 800 life points. You can't soak these attacks.
Oh, bro. What was my card?
What the fuck? fuck was that?
Dude, I can't believe this is probably the closest I've been.
Oh my
if that Sea
God.
Lancer would have resolved, dude. Maybe I should have attacked with the Ryza first and then baited you out of the book. Damn, that was close.
Oh,
dude.
you could have. You could have. Yeah, because I actually. Yeah, because so if you. I don't know, actually, because so had you attacked first, I know you have the Lancer, and I know my only way to out it is that Book of Moon. So would I have kept the Sirocco? Because, like, okay, so if I Book of Moon your Ryza, you could just tribute for Lancer, and then I have no way to out the Lancer at that point.
Yeah.
So I actually might have just let the Sirocco go. I wouldn't have had it for the Icarus attack, to be fair, had you
What
done
did you rip
that.
off the top after that turn? So after
I ripped off. So what happened was I had this Icarus attack set, and I ripped off the Shura.
Okay.
So I was thinking, like, if I Icarus attack you before end phase is over, I could get rid of any of your quick plays so they can't trigger on my turn. I know you have Bulb, so I needed any monster to win, but I looked at my graveyard, and I don't have a lot of monsters left in my deck. All I have left is, like, a Blizzard, a couple Boras, and some Shuras, and that was it. Sirocco wouldn't have mattered. So I was thinking, I'm like, I had, like, 5 in 21, so I guess that's like a 25% chance. I just didn't like those odds, so I just decided to keep it. And then I ripped Shura, which luckily Shura was the best one, because had it not been Shura, I couldn't have killed you, I don't think, because I think both of my Gales were gone. So Bora couldn't have searched Gale to special summon to be able to kill you. So it had to be specifically Shura to game you here.
Damn. That's insane.
Fuck.
Ooh, dude. That was so lucky. No, I thought I had to. When I summoned the Sea Lancer, I was like, this is a wrap. Like, there's no way you can out the Lancer. That's insane, man. Oh my God.
That's an insane card, though, to be
no,
fair.
Lancers. Like, so the thing is, with the release of this Generation Force, like, this deck was actually real. Like, Lancer Frogs. It was a cool deck.
Okay.
And I was like, man, I have, like, Substitute. Like, why don't I just try this? And, like, Sea Lancer is searchable with Witch and Sangan, which is broken.
Oh my God, you're right. So you just have access to it all the time.
Yep. So, I think it's a good theory. Like, I think this match was probably the closest we've had in a long time.
And that was, the thing was, the Lancer wasn't even, like, the difference maker, right? So imagine you had the Lancer, like, the turn you had the Jinzo, just as an example. You know, I may have still had the Book of Moon, but if you were able to stick Lancer on a board where I just didn't have back row, like, especially with Jinzo still up, that was the other reason I felt compelled to hit that, because let's say Book of Moon was a trap, right? Then I was trying to make you think that that was just a regular trap card. But if you had Jinzo up and had that been like the Icarus attack that I used on the last turn, then you could have just Lancered successfully. I'd have zero way to interact with it. And now you have this 2300 attack thing that I think Book of Moon might be the only way I can conceivably kill this thing. And so what's crazy about Sea Lancer is that had you been able to establish it before I had Book of Moon, let's say, I'm not sure how this would work, but if I Book of Moon your Lancer while you have all the frogs equipped, I think they all still technically are considered getting destroyed.
They don't have to get destroyed. They just have to get sent from field to graveyard.
Oh, it just has to be. So yeah, they don't have to be. Yeah, so they're going to be face-up cards that are sent to the graveyard. So if I, after the fact, book your Lancer, you're still going to draw 2 cards regardless. And then if I can't deal with the Lancer that turn, you could still flip it back up and just re-equip stuff again because it's an ignition effect.
It's like the whole synergy with the deck is not bad. Like, the thing is, if I resolve Sea Lancer, like, you got me with the double Ronin Tone and DD Crow. Like, that hurt a lot. But, like, oh, man, even if I, like, activated Lancer now, like, I got the 2 draws, I got the Treeborn back in the graveyard as well. It's just, there's a lot of synergy with it. I feel like there's something to it.
Well, it's crazy because I actually sided in all 3 of my Crows. I'm only main decking the 1, but I'm like, I guess I'll put these in. Like, they seem okay, and I can't believe I drew all 3 of them, first of all. But second of all, I think DD Crow was actually pivotal in stopping a big push of yours, being able to either stop you from tribute summoning a big guy or getting out Ronin Totem just to, like, basically start doing shenanigans with that. I don't know how this game would have looked if I didn't have Crow, to be honest. I think I might have lost it based on the way that this went.
Man, we'll have to see how it goes next week, though. I felt really, really good about this episode with this deck. Like, this deck seemed like it worked really well.
And people don't have faith in this. Like, this one was not easy. Yeah, this was a long, we're in like the second recording of this episode because our cameras cut off at 30 minutes. So in terms of raw footage, this one went for a long time. And we were just getting top deck after top. You got the Pot of Greed, and then you got the Painful Choice.
It wasn't enough. Oh, man.
God,
I was really looking for a Mobius. I was like, a Mobius will close out the game here.
Mobius would have probably closed it out. Yeah. Yeah, but you needed Ryza to take care of Goyo.
Yeah.
That one turn. So to be fair, Ryza did do its job. Okay, but Generation Force, Pulse, what'd you get?
I got, besides the 2C Lancer, an Orient Dragon.
Ooh, I don't think this card's that bad, to be honest.
No, Orient Dragon's real cool. Yeah, no, Orient Dragon is sick. But outside of that, I don't think I got really anything. Here's my rank 3. I got oh, it's not even in the deck. It was the submissive, what is it? The shark thing where it's like you could take a burn you for 100 or something like that. Trash card, but.
Oh, I also did get a Terror Bite.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't play it because it needs 3 level 3s.
Yeah,
and so I'm like,
it's Terror Bull.
Yeah, exactly. God, that was awful. But Orient Dragon's pretty sick because the turn, for instance, I summoned Goyo. If you were able to establish some sort of level 6 synchro play, you could have gone into this and just popped Goyo, you know? And like, that's pretty good most of the time because Goyo's usually a pain for us to deal with. And I was hoping, this is a secret rare though, so this is not an easy card to pull.
Yeah, this is not an easy one to get. I was hoping, it's also kind of cool too, like if you can set up a formula, like a level 4, you can formula it on your opponent's turn, and that's pretty nice.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So if you know, for instance, I have Blizzard on the previous turn, then it's like you can just set up formula, and then I go, okay, Blizzard, bring out my thing, go to Goyo, then you just formula effect, summon Orient Dragon, and pop my thing. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I guess you're still getting the broken synchros. Nothing's changed. But you did see my Leviair. I was super thrilled about that. I honestly think I prefer Leviair to Leviathan. I don't think Leviathan's like amazing.
Like Leviair is also like really, really good. I think something you need to know too is I think Leviair you can summon for both players banish.
What?
Yeah.
I could have just won already. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yep. It says it right there. It's there. Target a banished level 4 or lower. It doesn't say your graveyard or anything. Yep. Okay. All right.
Leviathan Dragon is really cool too, though. Like Leviathan, the immediate able like to detach Sangan and trigger it right away. That was insane back in the day.
That's true. To be fair, you're right.
It was nuts. Oh man, if we would have
and Leviair's for our format specifically, Leviathan, excuse me, Leviathan's 2,500.
Yeah, that's
and
big.
in our format, big numbers actually matter.
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
So yeah, like that beats over a Monarch. You know, that's pretty good. Goyo still hits over it, but I mean, it's not the same exact thing. It is what it is. Yeah, we take what we can get in the progression series. Obviously, anything else good though, or is Orient Dragon?
That's about it, man. That's the highlight for it.
Yeah, I was actually rather surprised at this set in particular. This wasn't like a Duelist Genesis sort of set, right? There wasn't like 8 million broken cards in this set.
Oh yeah, they started real small with XYZs. Like I said, I was saying like until we get to Photon Shockwave and we get like Zen Mighty, or no, Zen Mains, not Zen Mighty. Zen Mighty's broken, but Zen Mains and stuff like that. Isn't Zen Mains gonna be fucking scary?
It's a secret, so I mean, with your luck, you're gonna get it.
Oh man, I hope so. Oh, Zen Mains is so good.
We also did get to see Max C this episode as well,
and the Veiler came in clutch.
And the Veiler, yeah. So that's man, I did not account for you having the Veiler as well. I'm like, okay, I can let him break even on cards, and then you had the Veiler, so it didn't matter. But Max C just puts you in that situation where everything can just turn on a dime, even in a situation where you're just going to break even on it. It's such an annoying card. But I think Team Gage should have much more faith in you because this was insane. Like we had so much back and forth this round.
Yeah.
Next time
I'm coming out with a dub, man. I need to just perfect this list, but I think it's on its way.
I think so as well. I think if anything, if you can stick Sea Lancer prior to like me having setup, I think it's going to be a rough time. Like I'm looking through my deck right now. I don't know how I out this because even by battle, right? It's considered it would be destroyed. So even if I try to collude over it, you can just protect it. Correct?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. So I have very few ways to actually handle that. And that's going to be a problem. So we'll have to see what happens.
Yep, we'll see if I have to stick it one episode.
I didn't get anything good in my wheel. I got the common wild card, and I took like a TG Warwolf or something useless. That we have duplicates of all of them. There's no like big money common cards in the last set. But next episode, we're going to continue traversing throughout the Xyz era, and are we on Galactic Overdrive?
Galactic Overlord, and I
Overlord, excuse me.
That might be it. Hold on.
Maybe Order of Chaos?
No, Order of Chaos is down the line.
Oh, okay.
This is when you started taking a break from the game, so it's like no wonder you don't know any of it, right?
I took a break after Dad, so I think I took a break right when Stardust was legal. So
Photon
yeah, this is all
Shockwave.
for
Yeah,
Photon Shockwave.
Shockwave's
Okay.
next, and then Order of Chaos, and then Galactic Overload's
Okay.
like okay, but Photon Shockwave, Order of Chaos, those are some big sets coming up. I think everybody's going to be really excited.
Yeah, if there's definitely going to be a change in either of our strategies. I think Order of Chaos will make it happen the most, just because of Insectors specifically. The Insectors are very low rarity. Hornet's a super,
Yeah, it's a super, so that's the hardest one to
It's-
get, but all the other ones are pretty easy to get. Dragonfly's like a rare, and then the only thing you need is like a
Right.
sword or something like that, and those are ultras, but...
Yeah, Sword or like Gigamantis, and those are both ultras. But getting one of those doesn't seem too unrealistic, to be honest. But we'll have to see. I can't wait to see you continuing to perfect this little strategy you got here, because this is a lot of fun. And the fact that we're having some back and forth, the fact that you're getting the plays down better, and the fact that you're bringing Sea Lancer. You know, I'm scared. I'm scared. There's gonna be a time I'm staring down Sea Lancer and I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it. And like, you got it, bro.
All right, well, we'll have to see then, dude, okay? Good luck in the next one, though. Man, I can't believe I lost another week, bro. No one's going to be happy with me with this.
I think whoever came out of this one, it was a hard-earned win either way, because this was a slog. So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. We have to shout out our patrons as always, so big shouts to Shadow1317, Sean Alling Jr., Tim00x3, Joshua Wiley, Neo Cypher Slacker, Pony Stark, and Gayoko, Michael Dente, Ole, Shotagonist, Rasmus, Ika Ironfang, Mystic Walk, Dan the Man Hoban, Part 2, Sylvia Wild, Synchro Guy, Brian Dancer, GW, Dollywop, Dragon Lord, Jarvis Martin, Logan Thomas, Peter Gregory, Thomas Nelson, Daniel Baker, Emil Cohen, Draconic, Jordan Coons, Iron Bladesman, Pure Ace, Icky Lights, Inyo Taisho, Jesse Wood, True Nerdgasm, Benjamin Fuller, Brother Paul, Chris Hood, Lumpy, Nehru Celeste, Shane Reese, Rockley325, Jam Church, Lane Rogers, and Peruvian's Finest for YGC 2021. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.